Hello and namaste dosto. Welcome back to the Kapil Gupta Career Pod Show, the space where we decode careers, crush confusion, and create real strategies for a happy professional life. And I'm your host, Kapil Gupta. And today we're going to talk about a topic that may shake a few beliefs. For decades in India, a college degree has been treated like a golden ticket. Parents proudly frame it. Relatives ask for it at weddings, and society believes it guarantees success. But here is the shocker: your college degree could actually be holding you back. Sounds unbelievable, right? Now, we are told from childhood that beta, first get a degree, then everything will be easy. Yet, when you look closely at the job market of 2024 and beyond, you see a different story. Many bright young graduates are sitting with fancy certificates but struggling to find meaningful work. Employers are no longer impressed by a piece of paper. They want skills, creativity, and the ability to adapt. So, today I'll share five powerful reasons why the traditional college degree, if followed blindly, might be killing your career prospects. More importantly, we will discuss what you can do to escape the trap and design a future that is exciting and financially rewarding. So, if you're a student, a parent, or even a working professional considering higher studies, grab your chai and listen carefully. This episode might just change the way you look at education forever. Hi, I'm Kapil Gupta, career coach, life mentor, and the founder of Study Abroad Academy. I'm on a mission to help 100,000 high school students break free from confusion, fear, and self doubt and step into global classrooms, powerful careers, and a life they love. This isn't just about studying abroad, it's about building clarity, confidence, and character. I do it with coaching, mindset work, and the game changing power of graphotherapy because students deserve more than just guidance, they deserve transformation. So let's start with the classroom itself. Walk into many colleges today, and you'll still see professors teaching programming languages that were popular 10 years ago. You'll read business case studies from the 90s. Meanwhile, the tech industry outside is moving at internet speed. New tools appear every 6 months. Startup launch, pivot, and disrupt entire markets in less time than it takes for a university to update its syllabus. And because of this delay, students graduate knowing theories that employers abandoned years ago. Imagine spending 3 years learning a coding language like COBOL or memorizing marketing strategies that do not even apply to social media. And by the time you collect a degree, the job market has already moved on. Smart employers now prefer candidates who learn through boot camps, online micro credentials, and real projects. Now, these methods teach the latest industry skills and change quickly when new technology arrives. So, while a college is still waiting for approval to revise a textbook, a self learner can already master the next big trend. Now, the second reason is financial and hits like a heavy chain. Higher education in India may not be as expensive as in some Western countries, but private universities and foreign degrees still cost a fortune. Students take large loans, believing that a high paying job will easily repay them. But when the job market disappoints, debt becomes a prison. Think about it. When you owe a bank several lakhs, will you risk starting your own business? Will you take a lower paying job that matches your passion? Most graduates end up accepting the safest, highest salary offer, even if the work is boring, because EMIs don't wait. Debt quietly kills creativity and forces you into a career you never wanted. And in contrast, those who choose affordable learning paths, online certifications, apprenticeships, government programs can explore, experiment, even fail without the fear of financial disaster. Freedom from debt equals freedom to design your career. So here's another shocking truth. When everybody has a bachelor's degree, a bachelor's degree stops standing out. And this is called credential inflation. Employers now demand master's degree, specialized certifications, or several years of experience just to shortlist candidates. And the race for more and more degrees becomes endless and expensive. So instead of proving intelligence, a degree has become just a basic filter. Companies increasingly rely on skill assessments, portfolio reviews, and practical tasks to judge real ability. Tech giants like Google, Apple, and IBM openly state that many of their roles no longer require traditional degree. Now, if your only advantage is a certificate, you're entering a noisy crowd where everyone carries the same paper. A college degree measures how well you can pass exams, but modern careers require much more than good marks. Employers look for communication, networking, creative problem solving, and digital collaboration. Unfortunately, many degree programs do not teach these skills. Graduates often know complex formulas but cannot explain their ideas in a meeting. They can write long essays but struggle to work in diverse teams using tools like Slack, Figma, Zoom. Now, this gap becomes painfully clear when they join their first job and realize that knowledge without application is like owning a car but not knowing how to drive. So, students who work on side projects, join internships, or participate in hackathons develop these soft skills naturally. They learn how to negotiate deadlines, handle feedback, and collaborate across cultures. Now, these experiences create confidence that no classroom lecture can match. And the final reason is something economists call opportunity cost. What you miss out on while chasing something else. College life is full of assignments, attendance rules, and long exam seasons. While you're buried in projects that may have little connection to the real world, your peers outside the system are freelancing, building portfolios, and networking with professionals. A friend of mine skipped a traditional MBA to work on startup projects, and in 2 years, she built a strong network, created a personal brand on LinkedIn, and now consults for global clients, all without a formal business degree. And meanwhile, some MBA students are still waiting for campus placements. How funny is that? Real world projects accelerate skill growth, expand professional circles, and often lead straight to job offers. And by the time a degree holder enters the job market, these self driven learners are already earning, experimenting, and building financial independence. So now, let's be clear. I'm not saying a college degree is useless. Degrees in medicine, law, architecture, engineering still provide essential foundational knowledge. But if you treat a degree as your only ticket to success, you risk falling behind. So here's a smarter path. Start by identifying the skills your dream career actually demands. Use platforms like LinkedIn Learning, Coursera, or government sponsored skill hubs to learn them. Build a portfolio of real projects, websites, apps, design prototypes, research papers, or even a YouTube channel. Seek internships and side hustles that give you practical exposure. And most importantly, cultivate a growth mindset where you can keep learning long after formal education ends. Employers hire people who can solve problems, not people who simply hold certificates. Show them you can learn fast, adapt to change, and work well with others, and you'll outshine many degree holders. So, my dear listeners, the lesson is simple but powerful. A college degree can be a stepping stone, but can also become a cage if you rely on it blindly. Outdated courses, heavy debt, credential inflation, lack of soft skills, and lost opportunities can silently hold back your dreams. But you're not powerless. You can design your own education, upgrade your skills at lightning speed, and create a career path that matches your passions and the needs of tomorrow's economy. Remember, your value is not defined by a certificate. It's defined by your ability to learn, adapt, and create impact. So here's my challenge to you. Tonight, take out a notebook or open a blank page on your phone. Write down the career you want and list three skills that matter most for that career. Then commit to learning the first skill within the next 3 months using free or low cost resources. Share your plan with a friend or mentor to keep yourself accountable. Small, consistent action beats passive degree collection every single time. If today's episode opened your eyes, share it with a classmate or family member. Together, we can change the way India thinks about education and help every young dreamer build a career of true freedom. So, this is Kapil Gupta signing off from the Kapil Gupta Career Pod Show. Keep learning, keep experimenting, and remember, your career is too precious to outsource to a piece of paper.